What is going on, everybody? It's Alex back with another video. So today, before I actually start the Forza video, as you can see, we have my YouTube channel pulled up, and you can clearly see I have new channel art. So this is a beautiful banner that was submitted to me by a subscriber. So if you guys follow my streams, if you're active on my streams, you will see a guy with the name It's Mango. He is super active on the streams. He's always been super active, super supportive, and he emailed me this banner and I thought it was beautiful, so I threw it up on my channel. I just wanted to give him a little shout out before we start the video, so shout out to you, Sean. I appreciate it. Alright guys, so today I want to work on the Forzathon challenges. I want to get back to doing this every week. I should be able to record the video every Friday morning. We'll see how that works out. Again, we're a little bit late. It's actually Saturday morning right now. I would like to get this out on Saturday. I'd like to get it 24 hours back, but this week didn't exactly work out. But so what we're looking at today, I haven't actually seen the challenges. I have heard you can get a W Motors like in Hypersport, which as you can see right there, Howl at the Moon challenge, we can. So the first one is Demon Trucker. Perform 100 Daredevil skills in a truck to receive 150,000 credits. That's actually a pretty sizable thing. So Daredevil skills, I believe, is when you get a lot of near misses. I know I get a lot of Daredevils when I'm driving up and down the highway and stuff. So that's what we're going to do for that one. We're just going to do laps up and down the highway. See if we can get 150 grand. That sounds pretty cool. Then we got Chillin', which is score 35,000 points on any drift zone in a Willys Jeep to earn 40,000 XP. That's an interesting challenge. It'll be kind of cool getting a drift build on a Willys Jeep. That's kind of fun. And then complete a street race in the BMW i8 or BMW M1 to win the W Motors Lycan Hypersport. Okay, cool. So everything is based on a certain car. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do it in order. I want to hop in a truck. I'll probably just use something I already have. We'll see what I have, and we can get this 150 grand. So let's get started. Alright guys, so we are in the garage, and I need to find a truck. Actually, so I'm gonna use like a normal street truck, maybe like a Raptor or something. I want to see, scrolling through, seeing what all I have. Obviously I don't really use too many trucks. There's that Raptor. I'll use the Shelby Raptor, why not? We'll use the Shelby Raptor. I'm not going to do any modifications or anything. It will give me 150 grand, but I mean, I need that money. Why not? I'm only have like $10 million. So what we're going to do, we're just going to bring this to the highway and just go up and down. I'm not going to show you everything. I'm probably just going to record it and then speed it up in the editing, something like that. We'll make it kind of interesting. But yeah, this is going to be kind of boring. It's probably going to take quite a while. So let's get into it. Alright guys, we made it. We are on one end of the highway. I haven't actually driven this car. I just fast traveled as soon as I could. It sounds pretty mean. I really like the sound of it, but it is big and heavy. You can definitely feel the weight. Even though I did just that small turn, I felt a lot of weight. So here we go. Not gonna thread that needle. Let's see, are we getting, okay, so we get, okay, I guess that one didn't count. But we did actually get a Daredevil, so this should work pretty well. God, this thing is so heavy. Alright, I just want one more. Okay, so we got a Daredevil. Okay, so this is good. This strategy is going to work. So we're going to do this until we actually get the challenge.
Hours later.
Oh my god, we finally got it. Guys, that took about half an hour. That was incredibly boring. It took forever, but we finished it. Let's see. We already got the credits. So perform 100 Daredevil skills in the truck to receive 150 grand. Debatable whether it's actually worth 150 grand, but either way, we did it. So now we have to build a drift Willys Jeep and get 35,000 points on a drift zone. That shouldn't be too hard, you know, knock on wood, but that shouldn't be too hard. So let's go get in a Willys Jeep. Alright guys, so here is my Willys Jeep. I think this is an off-road build I made. So I'm going to get in the car and I'm just going to download, see if I can find a drift tune for it. We'll throw that on there. I don't want to waste too much time actually making the car, and I doubt this one's actually going to work. So here we go. We're going to upgrade. We're going to load an upgrade. Maybe top performance drift. Here we go. 1,000 horsepower, rear wheel drive. It looks pretty set up for me. So we're going to go ahead and download this and then figure out which drift zone we want to attempt. Okay guys, so we have to get 35,000. Oh no, don't want to do that. So we have to get 35,000 points on the drift zone. I want to figure out which ones I've gotten a lot on. So this one, okay, this one I've gotten 94,000, so that looks pretty easy. This one not quite as much. You know what, these two are my favorite ones. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fast travel over here. We're going to try to do this drift zone and get 35,000. How hard can it actually be? Alright guys, we have arrived. I honestly have no clue what to expect. I haven't driven the car. So lots of power, no traction. So pretty decent. The gearing is very short though, so I don't know what to expect. I'm going to try to keep it in like 4th gear and see how... Oh god. Okay, we only have to get 35,000 though, so it's not like this has... Oh god. You know what? I'm not going for a clean run. Oh, did not mean to put it in reverse there. Okay. I don't have to get a clean run. I just have to get 35,000. So I'm just gonna be really cheeky with this. Okay, this is kind of hard to handle. I feel like this could be a really good car if you're like experienced with this exact car. But there's so much oversteer to handle. Here we go. I kind of got a hold of it there. I actually want to use this as a drift car because I feel like it could be pretty decent once you get the hang of it. It's actually, first try, really bad run I would say, and I almost beat my best score. So we completely annihilated 35,000. So let's see if it's actually going to give me the challenge. It should, as soon as that goes away, it should give me the challenge. Am I going to get it? There we go. Okay, so I got 40,000 XP for that. I leveled up. There's the second challenge. Now we have to do, I believe, a street race and a BMW i8 or M1. I believe I have both of them, so we're going to see which one I want to choose. We'll do a street race. Alright guys, so we got to go over to BMW. Okay, so let's see. So I do have an i8. I don't believe it's very well modified. And I do not have an M1. Unless I missed it, then I'm going to be very embarrassed. So I don't actually have an M1. Cool. So we're going to hop in the i8. It is kind of top of A class. And we're going to head over and do a street race. So I'm not sure if you guys know this, but I'm not a huge fan of BMW i8s. And this looks like I don't have to turn too much except for at the beginning. So we're going to go ahead and fast travel to this one. I want to do this race, but yeah. In real life, like the first couple times I saw BMW i8s, I wasn't as impressed as I thought I would be. You know, there's like certain cars, like to me, an Audi R8 looks really good in pictures, video games, stuff like that. It looks really good, but once you see it in person, it looks like incredible. That's always the vibe I've gotten from Audi R8s and different cars like that. Same thing with the GTR. I feel like pictures just don't do them justice. So that's exactly what I figured would happen with this BMW i8. I figured, you know, once you actually saw it in person, it would just be incredible. And to be honest, it was kind of underwhelming for me, and I've just never really liked them all that much. I know people are huge fans of them and stuff, and it's still cool to see them because they are so rare and they're kind of supercars-ish. But to me, they're just... I feel like they're all hype. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of them, but either way, this is the car I have to use for this race. We got a street race. Let's see what we can do. Alright guys, looks like we have some off-road cars, a Rolls Royce. This is a very diverse race, so we're just going to go ahead and start it. I'm not worried about difficulty or anything. I actually have no idea what my difficulty is set up to. I don't know if it's, usually I either have it all the way down or all the way up, so I'm not sure. This may be a very hard race, it may be a very easy race, but we'll see. We got an F40 and SLK. These cars are so random in this race. Okay, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure these are very easy race cars. Although this i8 is not fast. It got off the line pretty quick, the immediate torque of the electric motor and stuff. Oh god, messed up guys. And I still end up in first. Yeah, so I'm definitely racing against very low rated drivatars. Oh god, that turning radius. I know I don't have the best lines, but still. A high turning radius really turns me off on a car. Here we go. We're already at an infected map. Might as well just play some Infected real quick. Okay, so first thoughts on the car. Not very powerful, not very fast. I do not have it modified, so I guess that's kind of to be expected. But it's just kind of like it is in person. To me, it's very underwhelming. I know a lot of people that have driven it don't really seem to like it as much either. Like, it's a cool looking car to an extent for what it's worth, but it's just, I don't feel like it lives up to the hype. Get out of the way. So we're 36% of the way through, and I believe it's pretty much a straight from here on out, which means some other cars might actually catch up to me because I don't think I'm very fast. I think there's going to be a lot of cars, especially that Ferrari F40 and things like that. I believe even the SLK is going to be faster than me. I may be one of the slowest cars on the grid, but we are playing against very low-level drivatars, so it may not be a problem at all. Alright guys, we are 75% through the race. Absolutely nothing eventful has happened. This is a very, I mean, it's not meant to be a race car, you know? You're not really supposed to push this car very hard. It's supposed to be kind of like supercar looks, like futuristic looks, and somewhat reliable. It's a hybrid, it's all that, blah, blah, blah. I'm not a fan of it. I don't want the hybrid. I don't want the reliability. Give me power. You know, I mean, I'm okay with the hybrid. You know, you got the Hyper 3 and everything, but I mean, to me, that was just so underwhelming. I feel like hybrids are perfect if you are using it to further add performance to the car. If you're trying to use a hybrid to make it more reliable, more fuel efficient, chances are it's probably going to be pretty lame. Case in point, the performance of the i8. I mean, how it looks, that's arguable. Whatever you like, man, but I mean, it's not my car. But a little bit on more style of cars is the Lykan Hypersport, which we just won by completing that race. There we go, Lykan Hypersport. We did it. We collected it. So there we go. Wow. Alright guys, I can't talk, but that is this week's hashtag Forzathon. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to stay tuned next Friday because I will be posting another one. I'll catch you in that next one. Peace out, guys.